understanding sourcing as an equal employment opportunity strategy. Affirmative actions are proactive actions taken by an employer to ensure equal employment opportunity. A source is a specific location where talent is recruited. A source is specific. So let's take this example of LinkedIn. So in a communication with LinkedIn, they told me their gender, age, and racial statistics. This is specific. It's a source. So why is this important? Sourcing begins with understanding the demographics within your organization. What are those demographics? Well, some of them are protected classes: age, race, gender, disability, veteran status. Let's look at the labor market now. Stock statistics are important when we're looking at the labor market. These are relevant demographics for the labor market that you're considering, whether it's local, regional, statewide, or national. Here are the Texas relevant labor demographics according to the U.S. Census Bureau, Texas Quick Facts. So when looking at flow statistics, the question is, are the relevant statistics from the labor market comparable inside the organization? Well, what if they're not comparable? Is there a problem? Let's take a look at programmers. We'll look at education level of the labor market, and we'll also look at the specific degrees. Texas labor market says that those with a bachelor's degree or higher is only 28.7% of the labor market, so a small percentage. National labor market in the United States for programmers says here are the demographics for that particular profession. What's important to note here is that if there is a discrepancy, and the discrepancy can be explained in the labor market, the relevant labor market, then it may be that there's not a problem. Let's look at the concentration statistics. Concentration statistics look at a balance within the organization. So where are these protected classes located within the organization? Are there more of those who are focused in higher level positions, such as men in all CEO positions, or is it that women are all concentrated in administrative positions? If this is the case, then that may be important to your sourcing strategy. If there's a balance between the groups, then that's not an issue. One of the things that we're also looking at from an EEO-1 perspective is the new focus on money. So not only where are they located within the organization, but how is income distributed? Well, let's go back to the original source and look at the sourcing strategies, because that's what this is all about. How does this all play into the sources? Well, let's consider that maybe within the organization, you need more individuals who have a specific type of demographic. Perhaps it's a racial demographic. And so you may be looking at historically Black colleges or historically Latino colleges in order to increase the number of individuals in your sources who are from that particular protected class. Perhaps you're looking for an increase in a specific gender. So you may look for areas that have a particular type of gender. It may be a school, it may be a location. It's important to note that sourcing strategy is about balancing the labor demographics and providing affirmative, proactive actions prior to the individuals moving into the talent pipeline. It's about creating that strategy at the very beginning of the entire process so that when you're looking at equal employment opportunities, you're looking at the entire process, not just one specific area of the process. So sourcing strategies is about taking what's within the employer's organization, looking at the stock statistics out in the labor market, looking at how those may or may not match the organization, looking at what the potential discrepancies are and how they can be explained, and then looking at your sourcing strategy and bulking up or diversifying that sourcing strategy so that you ensure when the individuals enter the talent pipeline that you're providing sufficient numbers of protected classes and different groups that are qualified for that job. That is how a sourcing strategy helps to underpin the equal employment opportunity within an organization at the very beginning.